10, nation, 8 days to go, day 62. Can you believe it? Day 62. I'm telling you, it is going by super fast. And it feels like just yesterday I said it was day 50. Day 62, 8 days to go. Calendly link is up. You can book your scans. So do that. www.calendly.com/train-on-main/ I can't remember, but if you just go to www.calendly.com/train-on-main, you'll see two options there, and it'll be the option to book your scan. Okay, the other one is booking gym time, right? All right. I know people have been asking me about future support, that type of thing. I did have a program at one point, and it needs some massaging. So I am still, the wheels are still churning, and I'm trying to figure out something that will be that will be more goal oriented, such as the Fit in 10. Okay. But the problem is that, you know, there's only so much you can do for a certain period of time, and then at some point we have to lay off somewhat. And I spoke about this a little bit yesterday. And specifically, I'm talking about, I guess I'm speaking to you all. Of course, if you have more reserves of body fat on your body, you know, you can go a little bit longer. You can go more on these deficits. Although when I talk about deficit, I'm not talking about a real large deficit, right? A small deficit, slow and steady, right? You'll always hear me say slow and steady wins the race. And when it comes to this, slow and steady wins the race. Not fast, and, you know, something that's not manageable for your life. Okay. You know, if you're female and you're 19% body fat, you're not fat. Okay, you are not fat. You are a perfectly healthy range. In fact, you're on a slightly lower area of the fat percentage range for a female. You know, if you've got some extra body fat and you want to lose it, then there's always more that can be done. But, you know, this process is something that will push a bit, and then we might lay off a bit, but push a bit. Of course, always instituting certain things and keeping those certain things, you know, static in the program, such as the resistance training, maybe a certain level of cardio, and obviously a certain amount of calories, and specifically a certain amount of protein. But we might lay off the deficit in the calories. We might make the cardio a bit easier, and perhaps at some point in time we may do a deload week with the weights, just depending on how much weight training you've done, okay, and how hard you've gone. Okay, questions here, or these are more comments. Name something specific you can improve upon for the following week. This person writes, sleepy tea. I fell out of this habit, but I find it calms my stomach, gives my hands something to do, and prevents night snacks or desire for other drinks. I scheduled a run for this Wednesday in Pacific Spirit with my boyfriend, thinking this could be a weekly thing. When I run with somebody, I take way fewer breaks, and always end up going farther than I knew I could. All right, name something specific you need help with. I think I backslide a bit this week. I think I backslid, I guess is probably what was meant to be said. Anyways, doesn't matter. There was birthday cake, homemade pizza, package of graham cracker fudge cookies, oh my, some chocolate covered almonds, a bag of kettle chips, some pastries at the farmer's market, 2 glasses of wine, and 3 beers on Friday. Well, okay, you seriously did some damage, I see. I will say this to you, nobody's ever written me this, so kudos to you for being 100% honest. I just needed to confess that there was lots of good food too. It's hard to feel good about the good food choices when the wrong ones slip in there too, especially any alcohol. Is there something you'd like me to cover in this week's video series? Something. All right. Well, I guess let me address some of what you wrote there. That's a bit much. Okay. That will put you back. You know, like when you have, and this is one reason why, like, I think you guys know probably a little bit about my cheat meals I've talked about in the past. If you do a really bad cheat meal or you eat enough, even in one meal, which you can do, and you know I can do a good amount of damage, it can literally take 5, 6, 7 days to get through that. Like to actually get yourself back into a deficit. Like if you eat 3,000 or 4,000 calories, like I can in a cheat meal, how many days does it take to make that up? A lot, right? So you gotta be really, really careful with this. All right, something for me to cover in this week's videos. Sometimes when I start to see progress, I suddenly feel like I can eat whatever I want. Do you ever experience this? Advice for managing our sudden spike in self-confidence. Okay, if you're asking me personally, I have the opposite problem. So when I start to see results, I actually want to do more. So I actually have to back myself off because it's not good to be doing too much. It'll affect the result. It might get better results right away, but down the road it could be, it might result in me plateauing a bit faster. Okay, I'm not going to get as much out of what I could over the long run if I make too much of a drastic change. That's basically what I'm saying. So with me, no, it's the opposite. I see results and it's like I want to see more results. So it's like, okay, well, I want to do more. I want to do more. I want to do more. So advice for managing our sudden spike in self-confidence. Okay, it's fine to be self-confident. I mean, your confidence, I think that's great. If it's helping your confidence, this is awesome. But the reality is this: you are a reflection of what you do. You're physically speaking, you are a recent, or you are a reflection of your recent past. So you just have to remember that. So whatever you choose to do, your body is going to reflect that. Okay, so. You know, what's my suggestion here? Well, if you really want to, if it really matters to you, if your body composition matters to you, if you're really keen on still losing some body fat, then I would do like a measured reward meal, like an additional 500 calories added to the day. Okay, that's what I did last weekend, and I'm telling you right now, I can, like, whoa, I can really feel it, like crazy amount. Because I would normally have 3,000 calories or 4,000 calories, and I am not nearly as hungry as I am right now through the week. So, you know, you really feel when you take that one meal, or in your case, I know you had like, it was pretty spread out. That's all going to add up, okay? Is there another Fit in 10 after this one? Yes, there is, in September. Mid-September we will start, okay? All right, message of the day. This is an important one, and I want you all to remember this, that taking care of yourself is an essential part of taking care of others. You have to take care of yourself. I've had situations before in the past where people felt so guilty that they were taking time away from their family or their partner or whatever. They felt really guilty that they didn't feel like they were in a position to do that. And I want to remind you that it's really important that, you know, if this has bearing on your happiness, which I'm assuming it does, your happiness is going to have bearing on your partner's happiness. Your happiness is going to have bearing on your ability to help your partner or your family to, you know, the capacity that you're capable of, right? So you can't hide from it. You've got to, I mean, essentially, to a certain point, we have to first live for ourselves in terms of fulfilling the things that are, you know, of dire essentialness to us, and then, you know, help others, right? So it's essential that you do the things in your life that are essential to you, right? That are of high value and high importance to you, that help you mentally. And this is your health, right? This is at least partially, I mean, we always talk about the physicality in this, losing the body fat, changing the body composition, which is great. But we also want to think about the health, right? The physical health your internal health, and then your mental health. And this will have a bearing on your relationships. This will have a bearing on the people that are around you. So, if you really want to take care of people, you got to take care of yourself first, okay? So that is my reminder to you, all right? Submit and commit to these last 8 days and a bit. And positive energy, positive vibes. Believe in yourself and give some gratitude. Send me your gratitude. I know a lot of you haven't sent me any feedback yet, so if you send me your feedback, I always appreciate it, and any questions you have, I will get to, okay? That is it. Believe in yourself, and you can still make good change in 8 days. Believe it or not, you can, okay? I'll talk to you guys all soon. See you guys.